Did you miss me? Oh my goodness, you guys. Honestly, I've just been living life. I needed a little break just to, I don't even know, regroup. I will say my computer was completely like as full as could be because this is the first Mac that I've ever owned, and I didn't realize that there's not a lot of storage space. I mean, I should have, because my coworker told me, Amanda, I know you like the rose gold one, but there's not enough space. And I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be fine. You guys, it was not fine. But we're back in business, so all's well that ends well. And we have a winter solstice coming up. We're heading into Capricorn season, which is my season. It's not my favorite time of the year, but I do love being a Capricorn, you know? And yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the things, or, you know, just Merry everything. All right, let's see what kind of cards want to come through. And I'm just gonna call this like a winter solstice reading, and we do have a full moon on Saturday too, so yeah, it's just like a lot going on, but you know, I had yesterday and today off. Yesterday, so grumpy. I don't know what the deal was, just grumpy as all could be. Today, I feel great. So we just kind of roll with the punches. But yeah, not a lot going on. We did have some heavy rain a while back, and my apartment roof was leaking, which a bunch of my decks got all wet, and I was super bummed about that. But again, all's well that ends well. So I'm back. I don't know if I'm gonna do astrology like monthly update anymore. I don't know what I'm feeling. We'll see after the new year what I want to do. I do love doing these readings, but I realize that it's really easy when you have a lot of time, but you know, when you have less time it makes it a little bit more difficult. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just do solstice readings, or maybe I'll just do full moon readings, or maybe I'll just do it all. Who knows? But alright, we got the temple path, which is always a beautiful time to connect to that spiritual realm. You know, I think a lot of times we can get disconnected when life gets busy, and here I am, like I haven't even been pulling cards for myself for a few months. So yeah, that connection to whatever higher power that you believe in, or even if you don't believe in a higher power, just that way to connect deeper within yourself. You know, I know everybody believes different things, and that's beautiful, but we've got our 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is your throat chakra. So where have you been feeling blocked and not speaking that truth? And all tied up. Fun fact, Venus retrograde is upon us. I think it's like officially retrograde on the 19th. So you might feel a little more tongue-tied, and Venus in Capricorn, which is what I have, is very like matter of fact, and I have no problem telling somebody exactly how I feel, and a lot of times that does get me in trouble. And I think that this is just an opportunity to look deeper, before you say something so that you don't have to retract it. And yeah, we've got all that Venus energy coming in hot. Angel of love, a man holding a heart, and maybe you're afraid to tell somebody how you feel, or maybe you're just afraid to love because it's scary, and that's okay. But just get really honest with yourself and with that person, more so with yourself. And yeah, connect to that higher wisdom, that higher power. All right, I want to do a wisdom oracle because, like I said, we have a full moon. It's a full moon in Gemini. And we did just have our eclipse in Sagittarius, so mending. That's beautiful. I don't think I've ever pulled that one, you guys. Okay, hold please. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. You've come to this is the relationship message. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together. Separate or together. You and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. I mean, I did pull those cards, did I not? Prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty, shiny thing, you lost sight of a long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to your loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Hold please, I'm so thirsty. I always get thirsty. I love that this is all such like a serious message, but I was like, I want to be festive. 'Tis the season. Okay, protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness. Where we view ourselves as I and the world as it, loss allows us to see ourselves as a part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together, and it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit. Who does not want you to feel alone? One day you will look back and know this truth. So yeah, I mean, Venus retrograde is, I want to say it's a few, I don't know, it's like 6 weeks or something. I might have made that up. I haven't really paid that close attention, but I do know that it's coming in hot, and it's coming through this reading. So it is an opportunity, to mend things from the past, and sometimes it doesn't even include like talking to another person. Sometimes it's just getting super honest with yourself and saying, okay, am I still holding on to resentment? Can I forgive this person? Not for them, not for, but for me and for my heart. And yeah, it's really beautiful. Porter is snoring in the back. I bought her a cozy blanket today, and she is in heaven. She loves it. She's such a Taurus. She loves her cozy blanket and her food and her TREATS. Truly addicted. Oh, please. You can't see her. Oh, maybe you can. Oh. Ooh. I don't think I've gotten this one either. How fun. Okay. Earthworm. Let's see what that's about. Clearly it's an earth sign. What was that? Okay. Anyway, focus. I'm losing it. If I was an earthworm, where would it be? Okay. Earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Beside, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. I want to pull one card from my Rumi deck, especially after how intense this reading has been. Hopefully this will just be a little comfort. And I don't like to feed into the fear of things, I like to use retrogrades and those types of things as just a way to have the awareness of what is going on in the sky and make my own with me. What was it? Yeah, to just have the self-awareness and know that, okay, these things could be coming my way, but I have the power, you know. I do believe that we have our power, and you always, if you don't want to speak to someone, you don't have to answer. You get to make that choice. You get to do what's right for you. And I feel like just trust yourself, trust your intuition, but just know that you're not alone. It's pretty. Merciful Mother Jamal. Let's see. Can you hear her? She's so cute. What am I? Oh, that is the wrong book, kids. Okay, 44. Get your life together, Amanda. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh. And so it is. O sudden resurrection, O countless blessings, O blazing fire, in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. You, blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved not respond in kind and offer you solace and comfort and mercy? For not all success must be hard won. Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all-powerful. It shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body, and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of all the merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being, and bring you to the grace that is deserved. This oracle brings you a message. There is a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you. From justice to mercy, this is your path, your destiny, and your blessing, now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbor. You shall find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness and a gentler approach. You are being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its purpose. Yet this oracle comes to you with the guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. Can you gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps score and demands retribution? An eye for an eye, the exponent of absolute justice. Can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady who loves, is wise, who studies the workings of the world with the softest of touches? Don't fear that if you suddenly give yourself a break, all your discipline, hardness, toughness, and suffering will go to waste. No, all things provide learning and serve divine purpose, but now there is no reason to continue in that way. It is time to learn another way. You are strong enough now to become gentle. If there is a foe or fight in your life, ask for the Mother of Mercy to bless it into resolution. If you have been drawn to the hand of Fatima, you are being told that this resolution is already on its way. You are being told now that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. You have more power than you realize, and it is in your being. It is not in your ability to control others or manipulate situations. For such actions are unworthy of a being of your magnitude and unnecessary for your success. Hold, please. You are also being given the message that your prayers are powerful. Although action in the world is a part of your soul's purpose and plan, when you pray, have conviction that your prayers are real, are heard, and are responded by the great universal heart. So pray carefully and thoughtfully, be present, and speak as if you were speaking to your dearest, oldest, and most influential and powerful friend. Because, of course, that is exactly what you are doing. Pray from the heart and trust in the power of your prayers. There is no limit to what you can pray about. Nothing too unspiritual or unworthy. Nothing. So pray. This oracle brings you the message that the great power of compassion is reaching for you, that it wants to help you, but is patiently waiting for you to ask. So ask, then you shall receive. And honestly, yeah, I feel like the past couple years I've just been fighting so much. I've been fighting with everybody. I've been really just being like, this is how I feel. And I think it's because for so long, I was so afraid. I was so afraid to tell people how I felt. But then there's like this dance you have to do because it doesn't feel good to fight all the time. It really doesn't. It wears on you emotionally. It wears on you physically. Like your body just feels worn out. And, you know, I think there is just this us versus them. And it's exhausting. And it's not that I'm completely done fighting, because I will stick up when it absolutely needs to happen. But I'm going to pick my battles wisely, and I'm not going to put all of my energy into it, because at the end of the day, I know that the things that I do in my own life are what are going to help. And yeah, I think that astrology does have a big part in it, because I am a Sagittarius rising, and the South Node has been in Sagittarius, and you know, I did find my voice. I found like just this, this power that I didn't realize I had. And then it was like, oh God, I'm burning everything down. And it's just too much. So if you can channel that fire and that passion into warmth and compassion and, yes, knowledge, but just in a loving way, you know? I think just trying to understand. And even though you're probably right, I mean, whatever, is it worth it at the end of the day, you know? Okay, I want to pull one Miracles Now card because I just want to. And the North Node is also going into Taurus, which just happens to be my nodal return, which means my South Node is in Scorpio. So I don't know, it just kind of feels good to not have a ton of stress in my life and really nurture connections that mean a lot to me. So let's see what we get. I surrender my desires, and I know that the universe has my back. Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And then go out and get it. Because you are fully supported. And yeah, I mean, who do you need to mend relationships with this Venus retrograde? All right, my loves. Well, that is that. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful holiday season. I hope you enjoyed my festive wear. I hope that this message resonated with you, and if it didn't, or if all of it didn't, or if there were only parts that did, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'm sending you so much love. All right, have a beautiful, beautiful now, and I will see you soon.